Oh. Gefoltert.
Women, Scott and women. I once told somebody I thought there was just one hard, fast rule in Hollywood, and that was if you were blonde, first you date Scott and then you marry Tommy Lee.
Basically, if you name any 80s or 90s bombshell, Brooke Shields, Pamela Anderson, Angela Sheridan, at first, you know, you list all these women and you think, okay, I can see he's got a type, but he's also hooked up with Liza Minnelli. So I think that, you know, he just likes women.
Laura and I and Billy and Franklin and his wife had a beautiful lunch. Billy is in good spirits, and he had an enormous influence on my life, and it was wonderful to be able to see him again.
Well, you write about him, and the thing that the sentence that caught my attention was, "I was captivated by Billy."
Yes, I was, and he had such a spirit about him. He's a gentle soul, and people want to be in Billy's presence. I mean, when I was present, I was a questioning person. I was drinking a lot, and I was thankful that Billy came to the White House to visit. He has no political agenda. He's had a big influence in my life, and it was a precious moment to be able to have a life with Billy.
Very much. Well, thank you, Mr. President. I know you have lots of people waiting to...
I think a lot of what happened with Richard and I was, I was still 22, and at 22 as a young woman, I was kind of still figuring out who I was and what I wanted to be. And he was already 37, so in some ways, he knew that I was still growing and changing. I didn't want to hear it from him.
Neu gegen Schmerzen.
Was he the love of your life? Mike and Richard were the loves of my life. They were both geniuses. And they could both charm dogs, cats, flies, men, women, you name it. Oh, knees. Perhaps it sounds silly. I think we were so passionately in love with each other that the highs were too high. It was almost like everything was too much. But it was so intense. It was almost abnormal.
Grab a fresh pair of panties and put your sexual preference on pause, cause it's time for I Get Around.
Ryan, all the girls are going nuts, all the guys are going nuts.
If sex is your thing, check out Ryan.
Ryan for one night, but in return you have to go to jail for 90 days.
Yes.
90 days.
Welcome to jail.
Be the best one at the eyebrow deal? Jail eyebrows are the best.
Yes, they are. Especially when they're on Ryan.